Is the GoPro Hero 13 really overrated? I have seen people say that the GoPro Hero 13 is actually not worth the purchase, but I beg to differ. Let's judge this particular camera as a single product and let's go over the facts together and see if it's actually worth 349 US dollars. But before we go any further, please do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. It does matter to me quite a bit and it helps me reach a much wider audience. So without wasting any more time, let's roll the intro. The GoPro Hero 13 was released last year for a price of 349 US dollars. And I think for the price, this thing is an absolute beast. It's a jam-packed action camera. And trust me, you can use this camera to actually record slow motion content, even vlog with it. And for the main purpose of this camera is to record action sports. And I can't do that because I don't go paragliding or surfing during the weekend. But the rest of the features actually make this tiny little camera a worthy contender in the action camera market. Also, if you guys want to know how to record cinematic content with your GoPro, I'll have a link somewhere over here for the video I made on the topic and also in the description below. Let me be upfront with you guys. I wouldn't go as far to tell you that this particular camera is amazing for photography because it's not. I would rather stick to my smartphone or my professional camera for any kind of photography work. But the place where this particular generation of GoPro has improved is its battery life. This generation of GoPro can actually last you at least 2.5 recording hours, and that's phenomenal for an action camera of this size. Now, this generation of GoPro or the GoPro Hero 13 does have the exact same sensor as the GoPro Hero 11 and the GoPro Hero 12. That's actually not a bad thing because that means that they did think that the sensor was capable enough to handle 3 different generations of an action camera. But just to get it out of the way, the Osmo Action 5 Pro does have a bigger sensor than the Hero 13, and given that they're the same price, and if you do intend to shoot a lot of low light content, I would rather go with the Osmo Action 5 Pro. Now, one of the most standout features of the GoPro Hero action cameras is the hyper smooth stabilization, and that's one thing that GoPro has always done perfectly. Let's do a test, shall we? I'm going to run across this field and we're going to see how good the stabilization actually is. I think I need to do more cardio. So out of breath. Honestly, I think the GoPro did an amazing job with the stabilization. And that is the thing with GoPro. They improved upon something that was already very good. And if I compare both the footage from the Hero 11 and the Hero 13 of me running, there's not a whole lot of difference, but I think they still did some work with the Hyper Smooth Stabilization 6. But is that enough to justify upgrading from a previous version of this GoPro? Keep watching the video till the very end and I promise you guys will have an answer. Next, let's attach the GoPro to the car and let's check how the high dynamic range performs on this particular GoPro and also compare it to the GoPro I already had, the GoPro Hero 11, and see which performs better. I think the GoPro Hero 13's high dynamic range mode actually performed quite well. Now, this footage coming out of the GoPro Hero 13 actually reminds me of Samsung's over sharpening effect for its photos and videos, but this time for GoPro, it actually works in its favor. Now, the one area where the GoPro Hero 13 is actually getting a lot of hate online is its low light capabilities, and I think for the most part, it might be true, but you know what? I'm going to shut my key light and I'm going to record a footage with this GoPro and let's see how it performs. Now this is a direct footage coming from the GoPro Hero 13 without my main source of light or any other source of light, directly on me, the subject, and I think it's doing a fairly decent job. But if you compare it with probably the Osmo Action 5 Pro with its bigger sensor, that probably will actually perform better than the GoPro Hero 13. Also, there's no external microphone attached to the GoPro right now, so it is also an audio test of the internal GoPro Hero 13's microphone. Let me know how it sounds in the comments. Now, I didn't get any chance to actually test the durability of the GoPro Hero 13, but I think like all the other GoPros, this thing will actually be able to take a lot of beating. So take it out with you in all of your adventures, and I think this thing will survive no matter what you put it through. The GoPro Hero 13 now also have a new modular design, basically, which means there are new lens mods which you can attach to the GoPro, and the GoPro itself will actually determine the best settings with the new lens mods attached to it. Previously, no matter what mod you attach to the GoPro, you needed to fine-tune the image to make it perfect, but in this generation of GoPros, you don't need to do that and need not worry about fine-tuning the settings. You can do it, but the GoPro will actually take care of it on its own. Anyway, thank you for watching this video till the very end, and I really do appreciate you guys. Do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, it really does make a difference, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.